Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to LNK Fight Night 18 here at the beautiful Studio 69 in Riga, Latvia. Sponsored by LNK Industries, OptiBet and Lucky 13. We are live on Fight Zone around the world and on Bezu Paradise here in Latvia as well. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome. Are you ready? We're going to get a lot better than that throughout the night, ladies and gents. But if you're ready, I'm ready, and it's time for a fight. So we get things going tonight very excitingly in the heavyweight division. Please welcome, in the blue corner, from Bosnia, Enir Mrkonjic.
Hello everyone, welcome to LNK Fight Night 18. Proudly brought to you by LNK Boxing. We are live on Fight Zone. Hope you guys are enjoying your evening. And a big thank you to our MC, Jack Everett. He'll be hosting the evening. My name is Adam. I will be your commentator this evening. And making his way into the ring, the beast from Bosnia, Enir Mrkonjic. Heavyweight, 32 years old. Record of 2-1-1. And here comes Big Enir in the ring right now.
And his opponent in the red corner, from Ukraine, Dmytro Bezus.
And here comes the former kickboxing world champion, Dmytro Bezus, fighting out of Kharkiv, Ukraine, currently with a record of 5-0 with 1 KO. Trained by the well-known Ukrainian trainer, Alex Litva. And there is Big Dmytro, a beast of a man, absolutely enormous. 6 foot 7 feet tall. Big Dmytro. And this one's scheduled for 6, ladies and gentlemen. So kicking things off right away in the heavyweight division. So a great night of international boxing for everyone at home. And here comes Big Dmytro. Half expected him to go in over the top rope there, but not so much.
This is 6 3-minute rounds in the heavyweight division. Ladies and gentlemen, your referee in charge for this contest, Nikita Veisbergs.
There is Nikita Veisbergs giving his final instructions to both men. Dmytro Bezus in the black shorts with the blue and yellow trim. Mrkonjic in the black shorts with white trim. And it's Bezus trying to cut off the ring early, trying to get his opponent in the corner there. Dmytro actually based in Riga, Latvia for all his training now, although still actually resides in Ukraine. And he's trying to get that big long jab. Under action almost immediately. Massive size difference between the two men. So Bezus last out against Kralenko in his native Ukraine. And, oh, a good shot to the body there. Mrkonjic does not like that, and he's down on his knee. Referee calls it a non-knockdown. I don't know if you can really consider that a slip. And Bezus is not hanging around tonight, and Mrkonjic struggling with something there. He's claiming some sort of shot to the back of the head, maybe a bit of sneakiness there, trying to get himself a little bit of extra time. He tries to handle this absolute beast of a man in Dmytro Bezus. And referee's having a good word with Enir. And he's down on his knees again. He's going to have to do a little bit better than this. And the referee's giving him the count. And Bezus straight out of his corner. Nice good uppercut on the inside there. Good shot to the body. And every time he hits Enir, he's not feeling it. Well, he is feeling it, but not feeling the love from Dmytro Bezus. So just into the final minute, and the referee's given a count again. No, he's taken a point off. Excuse me. And yeah, this is... Enir's not really covering himself in glory at the moment. Bezus again just pushing his man off. And here this is looking a little bit desperate at the moment from Mrkonjic. The referee has a word again. And it's feeling like it's just a matter of time before Bezus gets his man out there. Cool as a cucumber at the moment. And Mrkonjic has somehow survived the first round. So that one will go down as a 10-8, ladies and gentlemen. I can't really see Enir taking this the distance, but you never know. Mrkonjic's never actually been stopped in his previous 3 fights, so Bezus will be looking to do something no one else has ever done. There you can see he's sticking in those body shots, and there you can see he's not really feeling it. There's Alex Likva, fellow Ukrainian, giving some fine instructions. And there is Enir, back on his feet, breathing very, very heavily now. Enir trying to get that jab out, but the reach of Bezus is just far too dramatic. And that was just landed very slightly on the chin, and Mrkonjic is down. He does not look like he's ready to continue, and the referee's done the right thing. And Dmytro Bezus picks up his second knockout victory and moves to 6-0. I'm expecting a little bit better there from Enir. There we go, blood streaming from, maybe I was being a little bit tough there on Enir Mrkonjic. And the Dmytro Bezus train continues to roll on. Here's some of the replays. Just taking his time, trying to get that jab, and it's one shot, and that's enough. I think that broke the nose of Mrkonjic. Boom, there we go, right on the nose. I think that's enough. He'll be flying back to Bosnia with a record of 2-1. No, great night of action coming up, ladies and gentlemen. We will have more heavyweight action from another Ukrainian as well. And our main event this evening will be Artur Gorlov's. Will be fighting for the IBA Continental title. against Bojan
Ladies and
Šestic.
gentlemen, your referee has called an end to this contest in 22 seconds in the second round. Your winner by TKO from Ukraine, Dmytro Bezus.
And it's Big Dmytro gets his hand raised as the winner. I don't think there was any need for Mrkonjic to take any more punishment there. And we're going to leave you with a little interview now.
Ladies and gentlemen, I'm here with your winner, Dmytro Bezus. How do you feel after that, man? A pretty dominant performance.
Во-первых, хочу обратиться к публике, сказать лабвакр вам всем. Спасибо большое за то, что приходите, за то, что мы все это делаем для вас. Все это делаем для вас, и тяжело говорить. Спасибо. Также хочу сказать большое спасибо своей промоутерской компании LNK Boxing и лично Вадим Милов и Евгений Сапроненко за те возможности, которые они мне дают в профессиональном боксе, за возможность развиваться. И, конечно же, своему тренеру Александру Львовичу Лихтер и семье, всем друзьям, близким, всем, кто за меня болеет. Спасибо.
Хорошая работа. Dmytro Bezus, we look forward to seeing you again soon. Thank you very much. Ladies and gentlemen, your winner, Dmytro Bezus. Okay, let's keep things moving along, shall we? We head now to the welterweight division for our next contest of the night. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome in the blue corner from Finland, Rasmus Bergman.
A big thank you to our bilingual MC there, Jack Everett. And on to the welterweight division we roll. The Rasmus Bergman coming to us from Finland. Currently undefeated with a record of 2-0. There's young Rasmus. Looking very cool, calm and collected, young Rasmus. First fight outside his native Finland. There he is in the ring now. And Rasmus with a wry smile there.
And now, please welcome his opponent in the red corner from Latvia, making his debut tonight, Mamashevs.
And here comes debutant Igors Mamashevs. He's actually replaced, we had an original fighter in there, Elvis Veisbergs, but due to a back problem, Mr. Mamashevs will get his opportunity tonight. Here live on Fight Zone. And a chance to make a real impression. Obviously, boxing in the small country of Latvia going from strength to strength. With the likes of Rikārds Bolotnieks and Neris Bradis doing wonderful things around the world. Now here we are. This one's scheduled for 4 rounds, ladies and gentlemen.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is 4 3-minute rounds in the welterweight division. Your referee in charge at the bell, Yegors Artyomovs.
Now here we are, ladies and gentlemen. Our second fight of 9 this evening. Got a great night of action coming up for you. Here we are. Our referee will give some final instructions to both men. Mamashevs in the red and white shorts. Bergman in the black and yellow. We are seconds away. Rasmus looks like he's going to run right out the gates with the way he's standing at the moment. Let's see what happens. And we're off. Both men trying to find their range with this jab early. Mamashevs trying to put some sort of combination together, but Bergman's not too keen to get in the way of that at the moment. Bergman showing some good head movement early on. But Bergman with the height and reach advantage. Both men trying to work each other out here. And Bergman looking the slightly more aggressive of the two. Just we say that, Mamashevs lands his own shot. Mamashevs with a left hook there, missing by quite a while. Mamashevs trying to get below that jab of Bergman and go to the body. Mamashevs misses slightly a few seconds there with a combination attempt. Bergman keeping his man at bay sort of 90% of the time at the moment. Mamashevs going down to the body, but doesn't really seem to be bothering Bergman too much. Referee breaks the two men up, and Mamashev goes to the body. The two men end up being tied up. He's sort of coming in towards Bergman with his head low. That's why. Oh, a good shot there by Mamashevs, landing that overhand right on the chin of Bergman. Bergman doing some sneaky work on the inside there in the clinch. Mamashevs going to the body again, and it's a pretty decent combination there from Bergman, although he does hit the gloves of Mamashevs. Bergman looking pretty good at the moment, managing to move in and out of danger's way for the most part. And brings an end to the first round. So, ladies and gentlemen, we'll give you a little breakdown of what's coming up this evening. Coming up after this contest, we'll have Marcis Grundulis taking on Yomer Medrano of Spain. Grundulis, another young Latvian fighter coming through the LNK conveyor belt. And then we'll be moving back to the heavyweights, and it's the Ukrainian heavyweights again, with Mirinets, Mirinets taking on Pavlo Kralenko. So it's Ukraine versus Ukraine there. And then we move into the super middleweight division. Francis Rosenthal will take on Melvin Wassing of
SecondsOut,
Holland.
round 2.
And then we have two former Latvian national amateur champions taking each other on over 6 3-minute rounds. Sergei Marchenko against Martin's Blue Mental. So we're back underway in round number 2. The two men's feet get tangled up a little bit there. Good shot there by, good little left hook there by Bergman. As Mamashevs trying to come forward and create his own attack. A little push to the floor on the back. Bergman takes a deep breath and back to his feet. So you can see the there's a bit of a difference in the quality. Mamashevs making his professional debut this evening, and this being Bergman's third professional fight. He's actually been out of the ring for a long time, just under 2 years. We last saw Bergman fight Ramazan Khani in his native Finland, making his debut the month before. Ooh, good jab there from Mamashevs, rocking the head back of the Finnish man. So halfway stage of round number 2. So referee breaking them up again as we come into the final minute of round number 2. Bergman trying to get some combinations away there, but a lot of it hitting the gloves, and there's a good left hook there from Mamashevs as the two men trade. Bergman missing one and landing one there. And Mamashevs just missing Bergman with that jab. Bergman doing well to evade danger with his head work, head movement. Mamashev's taking a little bit longer to reset himself compared to Bergman. Bergman's starting to look a little less organised though. Good shot there, I believe, landed. I didn't quite see it properly, ladies and gentlemen. I'm sure we'll see it in the replay. That brings an end to round number 2. We're at the halfway stage of this 4-round contest. Oh, there we go, getting tangled up. Mamashevs showing him who's boss. Pushing him to the ground. He did actually land a decent shot seconds before there. There we go, finding his way around the back of the guard. There we go, the two men trading there and Bergman holding on. So if you compare the two men in each corner, you've got Bergman, who I've actually got just about taking these rounds. The previous round was pretty close. That could have gone either way, that one. So Mamashevs trying to find his way in. Ladies and gentlemen, if you are just joining us, we are watching Yegoras Mamashevs taking on Rasmus Bergman of Finland. Oh, good shot there from Bergman. Good left hook on the inside there. The referee has a word. Referee's got his hands full a little bit in here tonight. And as we can see, the man from Finland getting it a little bit more wild as, just as I say that, he lands a decent combination. But yeah, he's getting a little more wild, and compared to the previous 2 rounds, we had the Latvian on the back foot and the Bergman on the front foot. That's almost kind of flipped around now. And there we go, Mamashevs. Oh, a lovely left hook. That left hook's been the shot that's been the most successful for Mamashevs. And you don't really seem to have too much respect for the power of Bergman. Good jab there from Mamashevs. So a slightly tentative start from the Latvian. And it appears he's starting to take control of this. Another good jab. You can see blood coming from the mouth from Bergman. Mamashevs trying the overhand right there, but missing by a whisker. Good jab there from Bergman as Mamashevs comes forward. Bergman trying to lean on Mamashevs, but he's dealing with it well. Referee has to break him up again. Certainly earning his money tonight, our referee there. Both men tied up on the ropes there. I think you've got Mamashevs coming out on top of that little hold up there up against the ropes, as that both men were trying to inflict damage on each other. And that brings an end to round number 3. So one more round to go, and Mamashevs had a very, very good round in that previous 3 minutes. Mamashevs doing well to maintain his composure against the ever so slightly wild Rasmus. The replays aren't really showing the better work of Mamashevs there, but it has been slightly close. I thought the man from Latvia looked really good in that previous round. So here we are, final round of this contest. Another good landing jab there from Mamashevs. It took him a couple of rounds to find his way, find his range against the man from Finland. Rasmus gets out of the way of danger, ducking below. That big hook from Mamashevs. Shot to the body there, a little low, but the referee can see it. Bergman attempting the uppercut on the inside. The face of Bergman looking a bit more battered and bruised than that of Mamashevs. The referee breaks him up once again. Mamashevs. It's kind of a little bit tough on Mamashevs because he hasn't got the advantage of height or reach, so he's having to come in low to get out of the way of that jab to land his own shots, and is now and again finding himself under the armpit of Rasmus Bergman. Okay, final minute. Been a little bit messier in this final round. And both men Men landing decent shots there. And Mamashevs trying to cut off the ring here, and once again he's almost shown a bit of frustration there as he finds himself under the armpit of Bergman. Attempts the overhand right, and he almost pleading with the referee there. Another good jab from Mamashevs. Another decent jab right at the end of this contest. Bergman trying to put some sort of combination there, but it's very laboured indeed. And that brings an end to the contest, ladies and gentlemen. So we'll be going to the judges' scorecards. Well, Yegor's Mamashevs is starting his professional debut with a win. Or maybe Rasmus Bergman, maybe getting the first notch in the red column on his box rec. Some of the replays there, ladies and gentlemen. So while we wait for the judges' scorecards, ladies and gentlemen, I'll tell you what we've got coming up for the rest of the night. Live on Fight Zone, we have Marcis Grundulis, 9-1, taking on Yomer Medrano. We have Bohdan Mirinets, Ukrainian heavyweight, taking on Pavlo Kralenko. Francis Rosenthal's of Riga, Latvia, takes on Melvin Vassing. Sergei Marchenko takes on Martin Blumentals. Sergei is 1-0. Blumentals will be making his professional debut this evening. Both men former national champions. Artem Ramlav takes on Nadzir Bakshir. Kristaps Bullmeisters takes on Ivan Marashkin. And our main event, Artur Gorlovs takes on Bojan Sesic. And we'll leave you with our MC, Jack Everett, to find out the final scores.
Ladies and gentlemen, a round of applause for these two fighters after a great 4 rounds. Now we go to the decision. Judge A scores the fight 37-39 in the favor of the blue corner. Judge B scores the contest 38-38, even a draw. And Judge C scores the fight 40-37 in favor of, and your winner in the blue corner.
And it's the blue corner who takes it. It's a tough one with 4 rounders. My original unofficial scorecard had it 2-2. But it's Rasmus Bergman moving on to 3-0. And we'll leave you with a little interview with the champ now.
Bergman. Rasmus, great performance. How do you feel after that?
It was a great performance. I have a little bit more than 1.5 years I've been in the ring because of the corona. So I didn't get any matches, but now I got this, and it was a good first fight after the big play-in.
Yeah, it must be tough coming away from Finland, coming here to Riga and getting the win. So you must be really happy. Well done. And
yeah, I'm happy, but I'm not happy in my performance. So I have to go back to the gym and train a little bit harder and come back better.
amazing stuff, my friend. Thank you. Rasmus Bergman, everybody, round of applause.
Okay, thank you, Rasmus Bergman, moving to 3-0.
Shall we just a little bit of extra info. Tonight is brought to you by the Latvian Professional Boxing Federation, the president in charge, Andrei Amadov, and the general supervisor, Yekaterina Krylova. The doctor at ringside is Sergei Elyapov. Okay, then, let's move on. This one's going to be a lot of fun. Hello to the viewers joining us at home on Fight Zone and Bilescu Paradis as well. Hope you're having a great night. How's everybody feeling? It's getting a bit busy and now we're starting to get pumped. Let's have a massive round of applause. Come on. Let's show the people back home on Fight Zone what Riga, Latvia is all about. Nice. All right, ladies and gents, let's move on. The next fight comes to us in the lightweight division. 6 3-minute rounds. Please introduce first, in the blue corner, from Spain, Yomer Medrano.
And the action continues, ladies and gentlemen. Originally from the Dominican Republic, now plying his trade in Barcelona, Spain, Yomer Medrano. Enjoying the Spanish music. Yomer is going to dance out to. So Yomer coming to us with a record of 1-1-1. Won his professional debut via a technical decision against Sandro Hernandez. Then lost on a very interesting beginning to this man's career. Debuted, took on the debutant Abdelatif Zuhari, losing on points over 4. And then he got a draw against Ismael Garcia with a split decision draw. And taking on a 10-2 man there, so it was a good draw for him. And tonight he'll be looking to upset the apple cart, taking on Marcis Grundulis, who will be joining us with a record of 9-1. And here is Yomer coming into the ring right now. Looking ready as ever, our man Yomer Medrano. And we'll leave Jack Everett to welcome in his combatant.
And now, please welcome his opponent from Latvia, Marcis Marciano Grundulis.
So a young man the people of Latvia are very excited about. Marcis Grundulis coming to us with a record of 9-1. Does have that one blotch on his record. They've been matching him pretty tough here in Latvia. Only loss came against Rodrigo Labre. Grundulis' corner thrown in the towel in the 3rd round. But other than that, the record's looking pretty good. Only 20 years young. And there we are in his corner, Daniel Veisbergs and Vladislav Kralenko. And there's fellow welterweight Emil Spiss working in the corner. So yeah, high hopes for young Marcis. Let's see if he can put in another great performance this evening.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is 6 3-minute rounds in the lightweight division. Your referee in charge at the bell, Valery Rogozins.
There we are, the referee giving final orders to both men. And here we are, so we've got Grundulis in the white shorts. Very snazzy shorts, actually. He's got the
SecondsOut, round 1.
embroidery down the side there, proud Latvian. And then obviously Mr. Medrano in the blue shorts with a Dominican Republic flag down the side of them. And we've got Big Yomer written right in the middle of his shorts. So Grundulis known for his quick hands and quick movement. And he seemed to stay calm pretty early on, as Medrano did come out looking to cause some serious problems early doors for young Grundulis. Okay, Grundulis looking at a good shot to the body there to Medrano. Good jab there from Medrano. So both men a little tentative the start to this one. Grundulis going to the body, but Yomer is too keen to that, gets himself out of danger's way. Grundulis taking his time to get going. So we've had a kind of upset this evening. I don't know if you can call it an upset, but the native didn't win. Always good to see. Always good to see some serious fights on the card. And Medrano having some success there with a little uppercut a few seconds ago. And Grundulis out of danger's way, resets himself, and Medrano enjoying trying to get the body of young Grundulis. Quite the age gap between the two. Medrano coming to us at the age of 34. Grundulis just 20 years old. Grundulis trying a combination there. I don't know if that landed or not. I couldn't quite see, ladies and gentlemen. But that brings an end to the first round. There we are. Interestingly enough, Grundulis choosing to reject his stall in between rounds. There we are, some of the replays from that first round. So ladies and gentlemen, hope you're enjoying the show at home, wherever you may be during this beautiful summer we're having. But there's some interesting fights on the card tonight, ladies and gentlemen. My picks for you personally will be, I think Artem Ramlav's taking on Nadzir Bakshir. That could be a very interesting contest. And then we've got Kristaps Bullmeisters taking on Ivan Marashkin. That could be an interesting one as well. Both men ready to embark on round number 2. This one's scheduled for 6, ladies and gentlemen.
Seconds out, round 2.
There's Grundulis taking the center of the ring. Medrano tying up Grundulis, or is it the other way around? I'm not too sure, to be honest with you. So this one hasn't really set fire as of yet. Good little jab there from Medrano. And the two men exchanging there. Looks like Grundulis did land a couple of shots right at the end. of that small battle between the two. Grundulis attempts the uppercut, misses quite away, and the man from the Dominican Republic ties him up. The referee has a word. And a good shot there from Grundulis with the overhand right. Yomer attempting the jab there. Well, we landed the jab, I should say. Grundulis tries the shot upstairs and then comes downstairs with the landing shot. A wild swing and a miss there from Medrano. Grundulis stalking his opponent at the moment. Very calm and collected, skillful fighter is Marcis Grundulis, so he'll never rush his work. He likes to do things fundamentally correct. And there we are. Grundulis sticking his opponent up against the ropes and really trying to get to work. Goes downstairs with the left to the body, and that brings an end to the round. So Grundulis putting his foot on the gas a little bit more in that second round. And it appears he's got lots and lots of energy as he once again rejects the use of his stall in between rounds. Here's some of the replays. There we are, nice shot there from Grundulis with the right hand. And Grundulis is catching Medrano more and more in that round as he was coming forward.
Seconds out, round 3.
So round number 3, ladies and gentlemen. Decent jab there from Medrano, as Grundulis was trying to find the landing spot for his own. Grundulis trying to launch some serious attacks, and Medrano a little bit less violent than in the previous 2 rounds. A lot more cautious. Oh, and a interesting little connection there between the two men. Both men landing some shots. So the cleaner, crisper stuff coming from Grundulis at the moment, but Medrano having some of his own real success here. Grundulis goes down to the body. Medrano going to the body of Grundulis. And Grundulis launching an attack and some landing shots. Trying to let his hands go. I'd like to see him let his hands go a little bit more. Grundulis changing his body shape as he comes in, trying to distract the Dominican. And another good shot there from Grundulis with a left hook. Landing the jab a little bit more as we come to the end of this third round. Marcis Grundulis that brings it into round number 3, ladies and gentlemen. So we're at the halfway stage of this contest. Here's some of the replays, ladies and gentlemen. Enjoy them. Whilst I'll tell you what else is coming up tonight live on Fight Zone. After this, we'll be moving back to the heavyweight division. Ukrainian heavyweight Bohdan Mirinets will take on another Ukrainian heavyweight in Pavlo Kralenko. And then we move on to the super middleweight division. Francis Rosenthal takes on Melvin Vassing of Holland. And then we have 2 former Latvian national champions going up against each other in the amateurs, I might add. But this fight will be professional between these two. Sergei Marchenko will take on Martins Blumentals. Martins making his professional debut this evening. So we're back underway into round number 4. And it's once again Grundulis looking to take the center of that ring. Trying to put a combination together and doesn't really have any success. Grundulis doing a good job to avoid these attacks from the Dominican. And Grundulis, some lovely work there, gets out of the way of danger, spins his man round and lands his own jab himself. Landing jab there again from Grundulis. And another one. And I've got Grundulis slightly in control of this fight at the moment. I don't know what you guys are making of it at home. You're obviously more than welcome to get in touch with the social media channels. And give your opinion, ladies and gentlemen. So hopefully you're enjoying the show so far tonight. Obviously, we've got lots more action to come. And we're only just getting started this evening. Medrano landing his own jab himself there. And Grundulis attempting the overhand right, but the Dominican evading danger pretty easily. Both men have quite lateral movements, so there are periods where it's going a little bit quiet for a minute or so as they try and work each other out. Grundulis trying to get him pinned up against the ropes and land his own combination, then gets himself out of danger's way. Dominican lands it. Oh, good shot by Medrano. Grundulis seems okay. He doesn't seem too buzzed, but he did His legs did buckle quite slightly there. Big shot from Medrano right at the end of that round. And Grundulis seemed to ride it quite well. He seemed to be on his feet pretty quickly, so I think he's okay. Now here's some interesting work from Grundulis there. Boom, there's that big shot right on the forehead of Grundulis. And he's taken it very well. He's back on his feet straight away. So, that could have, I've seen shots like that land before. And it's been a very different story. So, some big success right at the end of that round for Medrano, just as Grundulis is slowly taking control of the bout, in my opinion.
Seconds out, round 5.
Medrano lands a big shot to the forehead. Maybe that will wake up young Grundulis a little bit more. So, ladies and gentlemen, great to be back in Riga with a boxing show once again. Been a while since we've been here. Something like 9 or 10 months, I'm not too sure. I lose track. So, round number 5, and it's Medrano who's probably got a little bit more confidence, landing a big shot on the forehead of Grundulis. However, Grundulis seemed to take it well. Grundulis goes down to the body of Medrano, and then he goes upstairs with a decent jab, and he's caught in the armpit of Grundulis there. So Grundulis starting the beginning of round number 5 quite well. Grundulis shakes himself down, trying to get back to work. Been an interesting contest, this one. A chess match at times. Medrano attempts an attack. Grundulis covering up well, and he's been lands about 4 or 5 decent jabs there. And the final minute of round number 5. This one's scheduled for 6. Grundulis goes down to the body, then tries the double jab upstairs. It's been a fight where both men have missed quite a bit, because they're both quite good on their feet. Grundulis goes to work, and he's down. Medrano's down. Grundulis cuts off the ring and goes to work on the body. And Medrano cannot take it. Is he getting up? He's up on his feet. Referee gives him the count. And Grundulis looked to end the show here with seconds remaining in round number 5. And he's trying to work to the body desperately, and Medrano does well to hold on to see out the end of the round, and Grundulis catches him right on the bell, and that's a little taste after the bell as well. A big round for Grundulis, getting the knockdown there. You would expect that would put him pretty far ahead on the judges' scorecards. Here's some of the replays here from that previous round. Let's see if we can see this knockdown. And there's a big shot to the body. A lot of us couldn't see it. And you can see the Dominican wince as that one lands.
Seconds out, 6.
And he caught again on the way down,
round.
just for good measure. And here we are, final round, ladies and gentlemen. Grundulis, not known as a power puncher, 2 KOs in his 9 victories. But on some of his previous fights where he's got the decision, he has knocked his opponent down on multiple occasions. So I'm sure he'd be absolutely delighted if he can get another. And he's looking for that body shot again. Grundulis looking to get the job done, you'd imagine. Medrano looking a little, well, quite a bit more sheepish than he has done at the beginning of the fight. So Grundulis waiting patiently, it appears, and good footwork there from Grundulis. Well, as it appears, Medrano looks like he's just trying to hang in there now. Medrano does land the jab there, but Grundulis lands a glancing shot on his way back. And I'd like to see Grundulis maybe put his foot on the gas here a little bit more. End this with a big KO win. But a win's a win, ladies and gentlemen. So I'm not a professional trainer, so when he catches him there, Medrano with a wild swing almost knocks himself out. Grundulis trying to get that jab underway. And it looks like this one's going to go to the cards. However, in the previous round, Grundulis did get the knockdown. Good shot to the body and a good couple of jabs upstairs. Here we are, the final 10 seconds. Oh! And Medrano just about saves himself from another knockdown there. And Grundulis raises his hand as the winner. I don't think we can disagree with that. We got the knockdown, and I thought he was taking most of those rounds anyway. Can maybe argue Grundulis lost the first round, but that's a big maybe. Some sprinkles of magic, I would say, coming out from Marcis Grundulis there. So Grundulis did have to take some decent shots tonight. Took a big shot right on the top of the forehead at the. There we go. Just as I mentioned it, there's that big shot. And he seemed to ride it well, Grundulis. So interesting to see that. Get rid of those nightmares of that TKO he suffered against Rodrigue Lebre back in 2020. And there's that body shot that's sent
ladies and gentlemen,
Medrano down.
6 hard-fought rounds. Let's have a massive round of applause for both our fighters in the ring. All right, let's go to a decision, and in this fight we have a winner by unanimous decision. Your winner, in the red corner, from Latvia, Marcis Grundulis.
And there it is, as expected, Marcis Grundulis takes the UD. So we're doing some interesting interviews here tonight, ladies and gentlemen.
Ladies and gentlemen, we're now joined by Marciano. Man, great performance.
And we'll leave you with them now.
Really slick moves there. I enjoyed it a lot. How do you feel after that?
Sveiki. Well, very good. Paldies, visi, kas atnāca. Paldies tie, kas nopirka biļetes, skatījās ar televizoru. Un es gribu pateikt paldies organizatoriem. Tad es vēl vēlos pateikt Elvisai Kinzulai, kurā palīdzēja nomest 9 kg uz šo cīņu. Šī cīņa jaunā svara kategorijā bija paredzēta vieglāk cīņa, sajust to, kā es jūtos, bet pretinieks bija ļoti labs. Tas nekas, ka viņš ir 400. vietā. Un tad es vēl lielu paldies gribu aizsūtīt uz Tokiju Arnim, kurš šobrīd palīdz mūsu olimpiešiem gatavoties startiem. Un paldies manai komandai, ģimenei. Varu braukt ēst burgers. Paldies.
Paldies, Marcis. All right, what a fight that was. So let's keep moving on with the action of the night. Oh yeah, let's all have pictures. Nice.
There we go, the guys have a little photo opportunity there. The winner, Marcis Grundulis, sending his love to the Latvian Olympic team in Tokyo. I know a little bit of Latvian guys, but not that much. And there we are, moving swiftly
Studio
on.
69, Riga. Ciao, Kayet. Lobby, a couple of lobbies, nice. All right, let's keep moving on with the action. Now we go back to the heavyweight division. Please welcome, in the blue corner, from Ukraine, Pavlo Kralenko.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Hello to everyone watching live on Fight Zone. We're moving into the heavyweight division here. Live in Riga, Latvia from Studio 69, LNK Fight Night 18. We have a heavyweight clash coming up, Ukraine versus Ukraine, and it's Pavlo Kralenko making his way into the ring. Joining us with a record of 3-7-0. Standing at just over 6 feet tall. And he'll be looking to get back to winning ways tonight against his fellow compatriot, Mirinets.
And his opponent in the red corner, also from Ukraine, Mirinets.
And here comes Mirinets. You can see fellow Ukrainian heavyweight Dmytro Bezus walking his friend out to the ring. And there is Alex Lichter, well-known Ukrainian coach. Has worked with the likes of some of the very best, including Mr. Klitschko himself. And there is Mr. Mirinets making his way into the ring. Has fought exclusively in Latvia so far, and this will be his third professional bout of the evening. 2 wins, 2 KOs, the perfect record thus far. Had a nice chat with Bodan the other day. Gave me his opinion on the Usyk-Joshua fight coming up. He said it's 55-45 in favor of Anthony Joshua for those who care at home. So some final touches of Vaseline going on the face of Mirinets. And we're going to get underway. A for 6 professional rounds of heavyweight boxing.
This is 6 3-minute rounds in the heavyweight division. Your referee in charge at the bell, Igor Artemovs.
So seconds away, ladies and gentlemen. Here we are, we're underway again. Live on Fight Zone. Delighted to be here. Show you what Latvian boxing is all about, and Ukrainian boxing. We've got quite an international card this evening. And it's Bohdan Mirinets in the black and grey shorts. Kralenko in the black shorts with the green top on them. So Bohdan trying to, he's been landing that jab pretty early, flicking that left hand into the face of Kralenko. And Kralenko covering up and walking forward seems to be the tactic at the moment. Although Mirinets landing the jab through that guard pretty consistently, and we've only had a minute gone. So I had the pleasure of interviewing Mr. Mirinets the other day. Really looking forward to trying to get his career really steamrolling ahead. Obviously, over the last year or so, not many fighters have been able to do that, but we're back, ladies and gents. Back with boxing on regularly and on all levels as well, which obviously highly important to the whole structure of the sport we all enjoy so much. And it's Mirinets having a pretty easy night's work in there so far, just happily landing his jab. Almost just having a little warm-up in this first round. Goes for a little left hook to the body. Kralenko continuing with the tactic of covering up and walking forward. So 10 seconds left of round number 1. It's been a bit of a slight walk in the park for Mirinets so far. He's sort of been moving around the ring, landing his jab at will. We'll give you a little rundown of what's coming up tonight, ladies and gentlemen. So after this heavyweight action, we'll be moving on to the super middleweight division. Francis Rosenthal takes on Melvin Vassing of Holland. Mr. Rosenthal's currently 5-0 at the moment. And he'll be taking on experienced combat professional Melvin Vassing. Also does a bit of promoting on the side. Has held two events in where he now resides, Germany. However, originally coming from the Netherlands. And then moving on from that, we will have two former amateur national champions. Sergei Marchenko takes on Martin Blumentals. Marchenko currently 1-0. Blumentals making his professional debut this evening. And then my pick of the night, ladies and gentlemen, Artem Ramlavs takes on Nazir Bakshir in the lightweight division. Nazir coming off 2 wins of the UK's Sean Fennell. And here we are, we're back underway. So much the same as before. Well, taking a while to get going. We're kind of almost wait, and just as I say that, Mirinets seems to let his hands go with a combination to the body and then comes upstairs, and now he's back on that jab, attempting an uppercut, and there's a little overhand shot there. Almost toying with his fellow Ukrainian. Mirinets really taking his time there, and I didn't quite see what happened there. I think there was some sort of punch in the break. Mirinets back on the jab. Okay, some good shots landing there from Mirinets, although Kralenko rides them well. Kralenko attempting a couple of attacks there, and it's Mirinets going back to work on the body, and then he's coming upstairs and sort of letting his hands go a little bit more at the end of round number 2. Mirinets gets his footing slightly wrong there, and that brings an end to the proceedings of that round. So ladies and gents, back to our card this evening. I was talking about my pick of the evening. Artem Ramlavs takes on Nazir Bakshir of Belarus. And then Kristaps Bullmeisters in the co-main event against Ivan Mrkonjic of Belarus. That's got the potential to be another really good fight. And then we'll move on to the main event. Artur Gorlovs takes on Bojan Šeštik of Bosnia and Herzegovina. And Bojan coming in pretty last minute to replace the 4-0 Kalimeno.
Seconds out, round 3.
We've actually had a couple of movements with the main event. Damien Chambers, once upon a time, was scheduled to come in, but thankfully Bojan took the call and got on a plane and turned up in Latvia yesterday. Well, here we are into round number 3. Big left hook there from Mirinets. They're trying to find that left hook round the guard of Kralenko. Kralenko coming forward. Hands a bit further down than they have been in the previous 2 rounds. And Mirinets obviously looking to capitalise on that fact. Ripping in shots to the body and then coming upstairs with hooks and jabs. So Mirinets did seem to stun Kralenko ever so slightly there. You saw his body sort of shudder as he landed what didn't appear to be such a big right hand, but Mirinets landing that jab again. Again with the left hook. Round the guard and then goes down to the body, tries the uppercut on the inside. And Kralenko still streaming forward. A big miss from Kralenko. Mirinets, very composed fighter. And then goes with the right down to the body. That's slightly larger than usual mid-drift of Kralenko. So coming up to the end of round number 3. And it's pretty much Bohdan Mirinets landing the better of the work from the two. And in comes Kralenko. Kralenko not looking too bad though at the moment. He's not battered and bruised. That's a big, nice overhand right there from Kralenko, which I actually missed during the commentary. Decent shot there from Kralenko. There we are, Mirinets showing off some of his skills there. He did actually land that uppercut.
Seconds out, round 4.
Round number 4 of 6. Coming at you any second now. There we are. Decent work there from Mirinets, and he's really looking at let his hands go, and he's sort of ended up being tied up by Kralenko. Kralenko looking a little bit unsteady after that. Mirinets again flicking out that jab. That left hand goes in with the right over the top. Kralenko just sort of peppering the guard of Kralenko there. Mirinets, I mean. Peppering the guard of Kralenko there. Almost trying to open up an opportunity. Mirinets tries the uppercut, does sort of catch the guard, and then tries that left hook, but Kralenko dealt with it well. Kralenko with a big overhand right attempt, but Mirinets didn't really seem to care too much about that. Kralenko working the body of Mirinets there. Mirinets looking a little bit, letting that gum shield come out a little bit more. He's looking a little bit tired himself. Interestingly enough, Pavlo Kralenko took fellow stablemate of Bohdan Mirinets, Dmytro Bezus, who started off our evening of action here in Riga, Latvia. He went the distance with Big Dmytro in Ukraine in April. Lost to Vladislav Sarenko, the undefeated Ukrainian heavyweight.
Seconds out, round 5.
But only been stopped once in 7 fights. And that was when he got retired by Vladislav Sarenko in the town of Lesniki in Ukraine. And we're back underway into round number 5. 2 rounds to go, if there is no knockdown, obviously. And it's Mirinets getting back on that jab. Almost faints a little bit there and then goes down to the body of Kralenko. He doesn't seem to have the greatest of respect for Mirinets' power. There was one moment when he sort of stuttered ever so slightly, but altogether, Big Pavlos looked pretty strong in that. Despite not being blessed with the greatest of ability, he's been coming forward all evening. Some decent jab and a little right hook, or overhand right, I should say, landing against Kralenko, and he's still coming forward. It's just forward steps from Big Pavlo. So halfway stage of round number 5, and Mirinets landing some shots there against Kralenko. It just did stop him in his tracks ever so slightly. But I'm not sure how you guys have this at home. I've got Mirinets taking every round so far. We've got Kralenko going to be needing a knockout, you'd imagine, to take a victory here. Kralenko goes to the body, and referee says it's a little bit low. I thought it was okay. And Kralenko with a half-decent shot with that wild overhand right. Kralenko with another good shot to the body. And there we go, end of round number 5. A little bit messier at the end of that round compared to the previous ones. Kralenko having probably his best success so far with some decent shots to the body. May have even nicked the round there. Mirinets wasn't really getting to work as much as he should be. Almost having a round off, you could say. And Kralenko doing some good work, or his best work of this fight so far.
Seconds out, sixth and final round.
Final round, ladies and gentlemen, in the heavyweight division, in the Ukrainian heavyweight division as well. Bohdan Mirinets against Pavlo Kralenko. Bohdan being pretty much in control of the whole fight so far, and then Kralenko having some decent success with body shots towards the end of round number 5. And Mirinets goes down to the body himself, and Kralenko almost brings some more. Mirinets with some decent shots there, lands with the uppercut, and he's gritting his teeth a bit more as he appears to be trying to get rid of Kralenko now. Take your hat off to Big Pavlo. He has not stopped coming forward all night. And there's blood coming from the nose of Kralenko. He knows it's there because he's trying to wipe it away himself. A good jab from Kralenko. Kralenko will keep coming all evening until you put him down. And some decent work again from Kralenko. Landing shots. Mirinets kind of riding those to a certain degree. And Mirinets ducks out of danger's way as Kralenko tries a big hook. No, referee breaks on. I'm going to go into the final 45 seconds now. Kralenko has not stopped moving forward all night. If you are just joining us, it may look as if Pavlo Kralenko's about to take the win here, but we've got the first 4 rounds going to Mirinets, in my opinion. Live here on Fight Zone. Hope all the subscribers are enjoying some of the new international content we've got for you. And that brings an end to proceedings. Good effort by Pavlo Kralenko. Didn't stop coming forward all night, trying to get the win. He's taking a well-deserved breather there. Here's some replays. Mirinets with a good shot to the body. So some replays coming to you there from Bohdan Mirinets versus Pavlo Kralenko. Decent fight in the end, that one. We'll be moving on to Francis Rosenthal's versus Melvin Vassin. No, we're just waiting the judges' scorecards. And then we'll be moving on to a very young, exciting fighter coming out of Latvia.
Ladies and gentlemen,
and here we are.
after 6 rounds,
We'll leave you with our
a
MC.
decision. Your winner by unanimous decision. In the red corner from Ukraine, Bohdan Mirinets.
And it's, as expected, Mirinets, his hand raised as the winner. He'll be moving on to 3-0. First time someone's taken the big man the distance. He got 6 valuable rounds under his belt. And hats off to Pavlo Kralenko, who did not stop coming forward all evening.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is LNK Fight Night 18, sponsored by LNK Industries, OptiBet and Lucky 13. We are live on Fight Zone and Bezu Paradis here in Latvia as well. Let's get ready for our next bout, which comes to us in the super middleweight division. Please welcome from the Netherlands, Melvin Wassing.
Here we are, ladies and gentlemen, super middleweight action coming to you now from Riga, Latvia, on behalf of LNK Boxing. And here comes Melvin Wassing, 29 years young, with a record of 8-4. Got the opportunity to turn his record into a positive one this evening. For all over Europe, obviously in his native Holland, Belgium, been out in France before, fought in Germany where he now resides, Hungary, Poland, Italy, and now he adds Latvia to that list of destinations.
And now please welcome his opponent in the red corner from Latvia, Francesco Rosenthals.
And here comes Francis Rosenthals. Bit of a rock and roll boxer, this kid. Only 20 years old. You can see he's trained by Sandis Kleins, who used to train Neris Bradis, of all people. So Francis Rosenthals comes from a very sporting family. His sister, in fact, just won the national championship in the amateurs. LNK Boxing have had to calm him down a little bit. I remember commentating on his debut against Sandro Yeyanidze. A very tough fight he had for his debut, taking on the 9-17-1 at the time Georgian. Some would say he could have been lucky to come through the majority decision, but always up for a fight, Rosenthals. Always looking to entertain. There is young Francis in the ring now. Don't know if the hairband is coming off. I didn't know if that was allowed by the Latvian Boxing Federation, but obviously not. He's taking it off.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is 4 3-minute rounds in the super middleweight division. Your referee in charge at the bell, Vladislav Skakis.
So 4 3-minute rounds here in the super middleweight division. Spoke to Francis yesterday. Inspired by the likes of Thomas Hearns. As you can see, quite similar physique the two men have. And it's Wassing from Holland in the blue shorts with white trim. Young Francis Rosenthals in the plain black shorts. So both men trying to work each other out early on.